This week, Modern Retail reported that Walmart has a growing army of employee TikTokers. According to Michael Waters, the program called Spotlight, which the company began testing in the fall, remakes Walmart employees into publicly facing company advocates. The article goes on to describe TikTok as, quote, teaming with employees, jokingly taping their store managers to a pole, which is amazing, giving a, quote, Walmart cheer before work, and participating in cross-country Walmart dance parties, all hosted, of course, through TikTok's duet feature. And Emma, are you guys buying this or selling this, TikTok and Walmart? And let's start with you.
You know, I love this because I think that as we're talking about the changing store format, and we've seen so much of this happen throughout the pandemic, and I think it's just a natural evolution for, you know, as the store footprint changes, the role of the associates in that store are going to change. And I think that this is just part of what a new role for employees is going to be, is participating in the social media. And really we talked last week at length about it, but like, socials where people are buying. So how do we now change this idea of what is the job description for a social or for an employee anymore? And so I think it's really cool. I think it's smart for Walmart to really improve the brand image. I think, you know, especially for the Gen Z audience, you know, their concept of Walmart might not be a great one. And so I think that helps them a lot too. And then I think that you start to look at, you know, you're seeing this happen in a lot of places. And again, going back to this changing store footprint along with the store associate is like Beauty Counter. Like they just built out a store and they have a studio and a store. Like it's all everything in one. So there's a lot going on here, but ultimately I think like this is the way that things are going to be going forward.
So you're liking this. You're high on the scale. This is high on the and I love this scale.
I am loving it. Yes.
You're loving this. Emma, resident Gen Z, who Anne just affectionately called out. So like, what's your take here? Are you loving this as much as Anne, or are you like skeptical and dubious? And this feels like, you know, like your dad trying to be cool, like when he picks you up, you know, from the high school dance. Like, what is this to you?
I think I'm on Anne's page where it's super fun and exciting. And I do think that this is actually a really great way to kind of target the Gen Z audience. And I want to say, like, as someone who's worked probably like an entry-level kind of Walmart sort of position, how fun would it be to go to work and you get like opportunities to interact with social media and like customers that you probably know in your community? Like, that sounds awesome.
100%. And who knows, like, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these employees can't move an S load of product. Like, you know, get them going. Like they could probably move some product for Walmart as well. And to your point, like as a former store and district manager for Target, like it is hard to keep employees motivated. And so this is another tool in that toolbox to do that. They talk about it in the article too, that this could even advance to the point where the employees maybe are incentivized to move product or for whatever they are doing on TikTok as well, which I think is also really interesting. Plus, it's also a great communication tool for like camaraderie and excitement. You know, they talk about taping the store managers to poles, which I don't know if I condone that, but sure, hey, whatever works. But
as a former store manager, you're not condoning that behavior.
As long as they untape me, I guess I'd be all right with it. But you know, that stuff's fun. And then I think also too, like people might do cool stuff. Like they might show cool product and other stores can pick it up and they might show that same cool product in their markets. And then, you know, all those virtual, you know, kind of virtuous network effects start to take shape. And I think it's great. And let's give Walmart credit here. They're a massive company and they have the guts to do this. We talked about it with Dunkin' Donuts a few weeks ago, but like Walmart's as big as it gets and they're not scared of this. And I think you gotta give them a ton of credit for that, right? I mean, Emma, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, good for them. I'm really excited to see where that goes.
When was the last time we said something bad about Walmart? I feel like we haven't. Like, it's been like this, like the last 6 months have been like this cavalcade of like just loving them. It's amazing. Oh, well, hey, keep on going.
And I mean, Chris, you can buy that duct tape that they're using in the actual TikTok video now, or in the Reels, which was also just announced this week, that they'll be using these for. Like it's creative ways of selling things. And again, that social channel is the store. So it makes sense that the associates are being put on this.
You know, and we didn't mention it because I think most of the listeners know too, but who owns a stake in TikTok? Walmart does. And so this is fascinating. It'll be fun to watch.